Oh, hello there, guys. Today I'm making my first ever Cinema 4D tutorial, and today it's basically just going to be over modeling, um, like this tube, for example. Um, Basically, you just go over here to this little box thingy, and you hold it, click tube. When you got your tube, you need to rotate it to whatever direction you want, and then basically that's for this tutorial. I'm just gonna kind of put it like over here, kind of zoom out and move it a little bit, move the screen, kind of zoom back in. Alright, so now you've got your tube. You want to come over here to inner radius, and you just want to put that all the way down to 0. That way you don't have this gaping hole, but I mean you can have the hole if you want. But for this specific tutorial, I'm not going to have the hole. So outer radius, if you want to make it a little wider, you can. We're going to put it to 206. For rotation segments, put it to about 40. This is for if you want to add, like, rotating, like, extrudes or whatever. Cab segments, put it to 5. Height segments, put it to 3. That way when you come over here, you've got 3, and then you've got 5. So, now basically what you want to do is you just want to come over here and you want to click this thingy right here for editing, and then you want to click this little globe thing. That way you can individually edit what you want over here. So basically, for like GFX or whatever, I know a lot of people like to take the outside and make them into like little rotating like spikes or whatever. So you want to come over here to selection and then go to loop selection. And usually you can come here and, do a bunch of shit like click on this and, shit like that. But for this tutorial, I'm just going to be taking this right here and coming over here to structure, and then you want to put matrix extrude. Okay, whoops. You want to come over here to matrix extrude, and you want to put your move to 28. You want to put the second one to 20. And you want to put the third one to 10. You want to come over here to scale and put all these to 1. Put everything to 1, and then come to rotate and put it to 2 degrees. Okay. Now put the steps to 2 steps. Okay. Now come back over here to loop selection, and then press shift and then to click on that. Okay. Now come back over here to matrix extrude, and then change these to 50. Whoops. Damn it. 50. 10. Oh, I'm sorry. 50, 100, and 100. Okay. Now you press apply. And now you have these little spiky thingies, like that. And those can be used for many various types of GFX. And basically just take the second one and put it to 10. Oops, I'm sorry. Put that to 10. Take the move to 10. That way it just basically kind of like flattens it out a little bit. If you keep it on 50, whoops. If you keep it on 50, it will kind of just make them go out that way a little bit more. See, watch the sides when I push this to 10. Straightens them out. So put those both to 10. And it depends on how high you want these to be. I usually like to put mine down to about 32 or so. That way they're a little shorter. But you can grow them however much you want. So now that you basically have that part, with this middle part you can do basically whatever you want. With the functions you can go down to, structure, you can go to extrude, inner extrude, bevel. With extrude, basically all you want to do is just click on it, like till you have the gray thing right here, and you can drag it up or down, however you want to do it, But I mean, yeah, that's just that. Let me go ahead and get rid of that. For that part, that's pretty much it. Like inner extrude, you can kind of take these and then drag them out or in or whatever. That's just for like inner extruding. And see what that does is it doesn't really do anything at the moment, but let me undo that. Alright, now we are going to show you how to make a bevel on the front. So for this, you're going to want to go over here and take loop selection once again, and you want to press shift, click on every other one like this. That way you can have a nice even looking thing. It looks pretty cool too. I think it does. And I'm new to GFX, by the way, guys, so this is my first ever tutorial. And yeah, well, wish me luck. And sometimes these right here are not supposed to be selected, but sometimes they do. So you need to completely click off of those and make sure they don't get selected again. Alright, good. Yeah, like I said, make sure that those are not selected, and then go back to doing this. And I'm sorry for all the Skyping in the background. That's my clan's chat, and they just don't shut up at times. So yeah, just highlight every other one of those, and then come over here to structure, and then do bevel. Okay, now when you get bevel, you want to change it to about, I'd say like 12 or so maybe, and then come over here to apply. And when you press apply, if you come to the side, every one of those is going to be beveled out like that. Okay, now you can make them a stronger bevel like that. You can make them go out farther if you want. And if you want to add a color to them, just take a I'm just going to make a new material for this. Just basically take off your just take your material like this or so, and then drag it onto them, just like that. Now that's just going to color those. Let me make a stronger material. Make it blue, for example. Kind of add a little reflection to it. Okay. That way that makes those blue. And you're going to have like a logo over this part, so it's just going to show the outer bevels. That way it'll be stronger. Now if you click off of that, let's see like a little render thing, and that kind of makes it like that. You can add different you can add different shit to the how do I say this? I don't even know what I'm trying to say at the moment. To the tube, yeah. You can add different stuff to the tube. Sometimes the color, you have to unclick that for it to work. But you can add different stuff to the tube area. We'll make that like a, I don't even know what the fuck color we're looking at here. We'll make it like a yellowish thing. You can add that to the tube. I don't know why it turned that blue. Let's take this down. We'll make it red. Okay. Well, anyway, you get the point. Sometimes it no worky. You might have to drag this in front. But other than that, I mean, that's pretty much it. So, I don't know why that turned out blue, but like I said, you could add, I guess it adds red to the bottom, but you can add different colors to the bevels, and that pretty much wraps up my first ever tutorial. There are things you can do other than that, like you can take this area right here, kind of make it go in, and you can open up the inner radius out here and kind of make the spikes go inward, like that. And that's pretty cool. So, thank you guys for watching, and I'll talk to you later.